This entire series is about all sorts of dark, twisted things, and I have an entire video that's going to talk about the memories portion of it coming up this weekend. But for now, welcome to the heart of the stories we tell. My name is Rob, and tonight I will be reviewing The Magician Season 2. Season 1 I didn't watch when it was on Sci-Fi. I Netflixed the heck out of it, though, about 2 weekends ago. Oh boy, watched the whole thing in one weekend. It's an amazing story, and now that I'm watching it on Sci-Fi, I'm going to be doing some reviews. And I have to say, how could a show that has a Dirty Dancing reference in it not be one of my favorite shows of all time? And it didn't just have a reference, it had the mother lode. And, well, I guess Wings was pretty good too. Anyway, the main show is about a group of people who might as well be Harry Potter. They're more realistic. They're just a bunch of messed up people in a magic school, and right now they're doing their best in a sword and sorcery kingdom. But let's jump right into the spoiler territory. So once again, it's stop. Spoiler time. This show is also seriously messed up. I'm going to try to sugarcoat the worst parts, but just keep that in mind. And we really get introduced tonight's episode with the naming of the royalty of Fillory. And I do wonder whether or not that's going to stick around and be a regular occurrence for this season, or if they're going to spend more time back at Breitbart. But as it stands now, I like all of the names and all of the little moments they had while being crowned. Because let's face it, if there's one thing this show does really well, it's showcasing just how messed up someone's life can be even while they're actually living their fairy tale. For those of you that don't know, Fillory is the magical land, but Breitbart is the magical school. That would be the school where they first encountered the Beast, and one where he pretty much screwed everyone over. However, that's also the place where they learned their battle magic, well, all of their magic, and each of them bring a specialty to the team. They're actually kind of like a D&D team more than a really dysfunctional D&D team that split the party because of mistakes they made. Yeah, that's way too easy of an analogy to make. This season promises to be pretty important, and I mean in quite a few ways. It's going to really be whether or not this show can take off and create a new following. Sci-Fi has a history of shows not exactly going the full course, so let's see what happens. It already has one of my pet peeves really riled up. We ended the season with such a cliffhanger. Oh my god, oh, everyone's almost dead. Oh my god, everything's going wrong. Everything's so bad. Oh wait, season opener, back to status quo. I mean, yeah, they didn't end up back at the school yet, but they're on their way back to the school, let's be honest here. Now, yeah, we have the Beast as an enemy, and an old friend of our main character has to now be treated as an enemy, even though, let's be honest, the two of them have been through so much shit that, I mean, you can somewhat understand how bad they are. No, as just a test, I could totally describe where everyone was at the beginning of, maybe the midpoint of Season 1. And that's where they are right now. Everyone's messed up and hurting, but let's see where it goes from here. I do like it. I will say the bleeped out swear words kind of get to me because I watched it on Netflix, and like I said, it doesn't have that. We do have a lot of potential, though. So let's talk about that. We have the missing library, the armory. We have the idea of magic that can confront the beast. And we have, point blank, the humanity of the beast. We have the fact that the beast isn't that bad of a guy, he's just misunderstood because he's the victim here. So, I wonder if that means that we're going to be introduced to yet another big bad. We also have this little, evil god running around that's like a murderer, rapist, and just all around bad dude. I doubt they're going to introduce any inner humanity to him, so maybe killing him will bring something out. I will also say the idea of severing your shade, I can almost guarantee you that's cutting off a piece or maybe even all of your soul. The idea that your self-regret, all of your inhibitions, probably all go away with that. And that's one step to becoming the beast. So what we really have here is the idea of, are you a good witch or a bad witch? But with a little more dynamic. Which one are you going to become? We also have other characters that are yet to be introduced that we've seen in the previews, that satyr-looking creature and such. And we have the fact that time works differently in Fillory and out, and we already know time magic is a thing in the series because, well, this is round 40, maybe this was around 39, of a time loop. And you know what? I don't know if they really thought that through. I wonder if the writer... In fact, there's part of me that wants to go back and read the books to see if there's more details in there. Because there's little tiny things that kind of bug me about the way the plot goes in the show. And I wonder if they're explained in the book. But at the same time, I have to rate this as a TV show, not as a book. So, if I had to give Season 1 a rating, it would be a solid Electrum, somewhere between silver and gold. However, I didn't really review it, so that's not really an official thing. But now I want to ask you, what do you guys think of The Magicians? Is this the next big thing? Let me know down below what you think. And then next time, maybe we'll discuss your thoughts and your opinions, or maybe I'll give some theories on where I think the story's going. Either way, if you want to catch up and keep on this wild ride, subscribe to this channel, and of course, like every YouTube channel, I need to ask you to like and share it. In this particular case, I'm trying to build a community where we can talk and interact and figure out stories and think through why we tell the stories we do. And in this one's case, it's a pretty messed up one. So help me take a walk through the heart of the stories we tell about the magicians. Thanks for watching, and good night.